This team is different from the other teams that I've used on this channel so far. It's a new rendition of a team I used back in Regulation E in Scarlet and Violet. And if you want some off-rip advice, do not build a team like that. The meta then and the meta now are so drastically different. Like, this team is super ultra garbage because of that. I think the first few teams I used were actually pretty usable, but I would just highly recommend not trying this team and simply looking at it as an example of what not to do. The main idea is to set up Snorlax, set up Trick Room, and profit. Unfortunately, the Sneasler and Sinistcha heavy meta makes Snorlax very sad. There's also a lot of fire and flying types that can blow up Sinistcha before it can Trick Room. Sinistcha is nice though, as Hospitality can bring Snorlax all the way back to full HP after a Belly Drum when paired with the Citrus Berry. I would recommend changing Strength Sap to Protect though, as I found very little reason to use it. King Gambit is obviously really good. I think he pretty much always will be, and he helps deal with the ghosts that Snorlax doesn't appreciate. Those three were taken directly from the Scarlet and Violet team, while the next three are rather modifications from the original start. I'll start with what I believe was the biggest upgrade in switching Hisuian Arcanine to Incineroar. I don't believe that Incin was in Scarlet and Violet during Reg E because it was added in Indigo Disc. Without access to Terra, I believe that Incin is almost strictly better than Hisuian Arcanine because Rock Fire is such a terrible typing, and Fake Out is really good. I also think that switching Hatterene for Mega Slowbro was a good change. I realized the team didn't have a Mega option, so I wanted to find one who could fit the role of a Pokemon already on the team. Hatterene is an offensive Trick Room setter that helps deal with fighting types. I looked at all the Megas and went, huh, I guess Slowbro works. Then I realized he had Nasty Plot, and I knew what I had to do. He could serve as both support to Snorlax and as a replacement sweeper. Honestly, he was probably the MVP, and he way outperformed what I thought he would, so much so that I might go back and give him his own team someday. Now, the one change I think is strictly bad for this team is having to substitute Clefairy for Clefable. Having a redirector was pretty necessary to get Snorlax to Belly Drum, and specifically having a Fairy-type redirector with Friend Guard is just so nice for the team. I mean, you could use Mouse Hold so that you keep Friend Guard, but I felt that having two normal types was probably pretty bad. EV-wise, the Snorlax and the Sinistcha were taken directly from my SV team because I was lazy, which means they were taken directly from Wolf because I trust his EV spreads more than my own. The attack on Snorlax is still enough to OHKO pretty much everything you can hit for neutral damage after a Belly Drum, and I did think that the Sinistcha had enough bulk to work. The King Gambit is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't touch on that. Slowbro's EVs allow him to OHKO Mega Tyranitar with Hydro Pump after he sets up a Nasty Plot, and put the extra bulk into his special defense because his physical defense is already so high. Incineroar's EVs allow him to OHKO a null bulk Mega Gengar with Throat Chop, and he has enough special defense to pretty comfortably survive Draco from Mega Dragonite. I didn't give him much physical defense because Intimidate already helps with his physical bulk, and he's also running the Chople Berry to help with Sneasler a little bit, and because the Citrus has to be on Snorlax. As always, the code for the team has been on screen, and the Pokepaste will be in the description. However, I highly recommend not using this team. As far as the games go, I hope you enjoy them, but I will be tilted for the majority of the video. If you want to watch me suffer with teams like this live, you can find me on Twitch at Historic Gnome. I hope you enjoy my suffering more than I do. Have a nice day. This is not going to work. I'm almost positive that this is not going to work, but we're going we're going to find out. Aggron. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's so over. Okay. Actually, Slowbro is nasty. Well, he's kind of nasty. Sinistcha is not something I wanted to see. Clefable helps with Aggron, I guess. Okay. I bet high horsepower from Snorlax probably 2 hit KO on Aggron. I'm gonna be so real. Anyway. Slowbro's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lead with him. Do I lead with him? You know what? Let's lead with Slowbro. Slowbro, Clefable, Snorlax, Incin? Or do I bring King Gambit? And no. Gambit. Yes. And then do I lead Snorlax or Slowbro? I'm actually gonna... We're leading... You know what? We're gonna lead the main guy. The main guy the team is for. I already feel like I'm gonna get super mega cooked. Fergraf Ensign. Could be much worse. Okay. I could try and follow me belly drum. I'm probably getting... Someone's getting fake outed, and it's probably Snorlax. So I'm gonna chip this Incineroar. Yeah, there's no way they're scared of Clefable. No shot. What? What are you doing? Okay, they just don't know what the team is. They just don't know what Snorlax wants to be doing. Okay. This is perfectly fine for me, though. Is it? I think so. I'm just gonna follow me and belly drum. I could have brought... I could have brought Sinistcha to this. What did I just... Oh, wait, the gotcha made Aerodactyl and Sinistcha. I'm not going to get the only one of these. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Which one'd you pick? Because I think there's a right answer. Clefable sounds so sad when it dies. Oh my god. I don't want to hear that again. That was tragic. Okay. King Gambit faster than Farig? Probably not. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like Sinistcha, but I see where you're coming from. I can avoid Taunt if I don't Mega. Do I think either of these Pokemon my opponent is using have Taunt? No, I do not. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump the Incineroar. I shouldn't do that. But, they could... I'm gonna Hydro Pump the Incineroar. No, I'm not. They're probably going to make me very sad this turn, but I'm thinking if they just attack into Snorlax... If they just attack into Snorlax, that's an amazing animation. If they just attack into Snorlax and imprison, I'll be okay. Anyway. Because I'm thinking it's probably imprison for Rig. But they're also a Trick Room team, so there's a chance that it's not. Okay. I mean, yeah, she probably should be. Loki, they could also just gender lock King Gambit, but they didn't. Okay, I'm gonna plot up. I'm gonna plot up. Do I plot up? I think I plot up. I'm gonna plot up, and I'm gonna kill this Incineroar. I don't want to get parting shotted. Yeah. Got it right. I got it right. Unless they just double protected, in which case I still got it right. The team does prefer Clefairy over Clefable. This team is actually adapted from one that I used in like Regulation E of Scarlet and Violet, which did have Clefairy over Clefable, but Clefairy doesn't exist. That's getting doubled immediately. Actually, is it? Isn't it back? King Gambit? Who do they have? Sinistcha, T-Tar, or Milotic? We're gonna see. Yeah, this team originally. This is T-Tar. I should have high horsepowered. Oh, okay, even worse for me. Well, I have King Gambit actually. I should have just high horsepowered the Aggron. That's on me. Yeah, there is no Clefairy, unfortunately. How much does this do? I'm +2. Oh, he's dead. Slowbro does not concern himself with your wall. Okay, well, hey. I'm glad Slowbro is looking good. Yep. I was a little worried that Slowbro was going to be a fraud. Okay, Floette might actually be the worst possible thing to see. Except it doesn't have Mouse Hold? So maybe it's just regular Floette. And not Mega? Because it kind of looks like a Delphox team. Snorlax, if I could get Snorlax set up, he's looking pretty good here. So I'm just going to put all of my eggs in the Snorlax basket, and I think I leave Slowbro at home. And you know what? If I die on this hill, I'm gonna die on it, so let's see if Snorlax really has that in him. I don't think he does. King Gambit Sneasler, okay. Clefable is fearing for her life right now. Okay, let's just double protect. Wait. I have to... Oh, God. This might be Jover. Just... Okay, let's just double protect. PP. It might be Jover. Already. I didn't consider this lead in particular. Sneasler just went for close combat. That's okay. Do not Swords Dance. Thank you. Okay. Maybe it's workable. I just do the thing. PP. Eight. An Iron Head, okay. I don't think high horsepower would have killed Raw. That's why I didn't go for it. Thumpy thumpy. Okay. I was scared for a second that I might not have given him an even HP, because I made this team a very long time ago. Okay. Now we bring in Sinistcha. I have to Rage Powder. And I don't like that. Or do I Trick Room and Protect? Sinistcha. I believe in you. I believe in you. My belief was very misplaced. Oh my god, it was very misplaced. Oh! Literally anything but Dire Claw sleep and I just win. Ugh. Please wake up. That can miss. Please wake up. Okay. Yeah, I think it's... Low kick? Alright. Alright, buddy. Okay, so I should have high horsepowered, I guess. We got one. Look, the crit on the Iron Head really didn't matter. The crit Iron Head didn't really change anything. But the sleep is... That's messed up. That's messed up, because if I get Trick Room there... If I got Trick Room, I won! Single thing can go right. No. Not a single thing can go right for me right now. Let's just see if I can somehow just crumb this one out. I don't think it's gonna happen. It did do damage to the mental. It sure did. Is this thing gonna just blow? Please just blow up my King Gambit. I think that would be really funny. I want to see the calc. Oh, I wanted to see the Light of Ruin calc. They're probably low kicking my King Gambit. Damn! There's just there was no amount of anything I could do to win that game. I'm fully convinced. The world decided that there was no winning the second I got into this match. Why is everybody gotta have just the perfect counters for Snorlax? Okay, King Gambit, Slowbro. King Gambit looks kind of bad. I think Ensign Sinistcha isn't a bad lead. I think we leave Snorlax at home. I should have led with Slowbro, I think. I think this should have been a Slowbro Ensign lead. That's my bad. T-Tar Corviknight. Okay. My Incineroar is getting -1. Okay. Who do I not want doing what they want to do? Do I want to take a knockoff or a Brave Bird? And T-Tar is -1. This was a bad decision. This was not the option here. Big damage. Okay. Iron defense wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because of Snorlax. It's not Snorlax. Slowbro, the other one. Okay. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz the Corviknight straight up. And I'm gonna Strength Sap this Tyranitar. He's Aqua Berry. Okay. Well, we know that now. Still took some decent damage from that, though. Yep. Good lord. That did so much more. I didn't know Corviknight was like that. I did not know Corviknight was like that. But at least Ensign gets to keep his Choppleberry. Okay. Slowbro time. Flare Blitz Corviknight. This T-Tar is -2. I'm simply not that scared of him. Okay. Rotom Wash. Not the worst ending in the world. I do not know what's happening. Not bad. Yep, that's about what I expected to see. Okay. Well, Hydro hit. I'm not aiming for Cheetar. He's not the threat. T-Tar is not the threat. Although Hydro does kill. He's EV for that. Well, assuming that T-Tar is just max HP. If T-Tar is just max HP, he does die to +2 Hydro Pump. Okay. Man, if Sinistral was alive, that would be great, but I severely disrespected their Corviknight. Oh, he's back. I think Kowtow just kills that. I do still have Trick Room, okay. Alright, Slowbro. I believe. I believe. Sneasler, that's not living. Yeah, that T-Tar was very pitiful. He was very sad about his situation. Yep, okay. Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. Okay, yeah. I had a guaranteed win there. Because I was going to switch King Gambit to Ensign, and I was going to Protect, and then I was going to fake out Trick Room. And then it was just over. Okay, hey, that one went pretty well. It's another one. It's another Aggron. Except this time they have a Starmie. Okay. What? Okay, also another Sinistral. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Slowbro doesn't like Starmie, but Starmie also doesn't like Slowbro. So that's something. I am mildly afraid of Mega Starmie, don't you worry. Patrick Star is indeed coming for my ass. Can Gambit Slowbro? Yeah, I think this is the best option. I don't like it. I don't like that this is the option that I picked. I have zero faith in this team. I don't know if you can tell. Pelipper Aggron. Okay. Well, he gave my Slowbro Rain for later. Okay. You can't be making fun of both of them. Look, Snorlax, he showed up. Once, but he showed up. I don't want to get hurricaned. I'm really not scared of Aggron. Like, I know this body press about to hurt. And low-key might kill. But... okay. Heavy slam. That can't do that much. You're intimidated. Yep, I would be correct. Brother, this ain't Beyblade. I need to focus on my Blader spirit. If I'm gonna win this one. Oh my god, I'm him. Yeah, I'm not believing in the heart of the cards. Okay. How much is doing? More than I wanted it to. Yeah, I'll do this. This could be bad for me, I fear. Yeah, in the Sneasel or Sinistral economy, Snorlax is hard to use, but you need to... I do think it needs to be known, I made this team literally day one the game came out, and I just haven't used it yet. So... there could have been much better things happening. This is gonna do 0. 30 is significantly more than I thought I was gonna see there. Okay, surprisingly little. Do they have anyone who takes a Hydro Pump? No. Actually, I'm on record saying the Aggron is not a threat. That Pelipper's probably... that's fine. The Pelipper is probably Focus Sash, but that's alright. Got him. They thought I thought that the Aggron was a threat. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. Not surprising. We're joking. We're joking, bro. This can't... this cannot be happening. Not again, bro. Okay. Switch Incineroar and Matcha Gotcha. Let's try and be consistent about this. There Sinistral comes in. Okay. Heal up Aggron. That's okay. Okay. Can we burn this Aggron, please? Can I get a little bit of luck today? Can I get just a bit? Just a smidge? Just a smidgen. Thank you. All you gotta do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. Double burn, even better. All you gotta do is ask. Hey, that makes up for the confusion. That makes up for the confusion. Okay. Current date and time. I do not want Trick Room up. So I will instead Strength Sap this Aggron. You have Shadow Ball! I was gonna ask why, but it's probably for opposing Sinistral. I didn't even know. Snorlax is mildly Beyblade coated. Okay, he's just iron defensing. Could be much worse. But that thing's faster than... Okay. Because it's faster than Ensign. Their Sinistcha is. No, I want to... Stats. 72. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Parting Shot Aggron. Do I just Sucker Punch? No, it could Life do. Could be Life doing. I probably should have Sucker Punched. Okay, well, someone's taking a Kowtow. Sneasler is. Okay. I probably should have done that into the Sneasler slot, but I didn't. Yeah, so I didn't think he was faster. I did. Yeah, so this game's over. Well, probably over. Why so many Aggrons? There's so many Aggrons because it's a bad matchup for me specifically. That's why there's so many Aggrons. I guess in case they decide not to fake out Slowbro. Ensign's probably dead this turn. Okay, yeah. I didn't have Protect on Slowbro, or else I would have done something about that. Oh, I forgot about this. I'd probably eat. Yeah. Actually, I would have lived that without the Chople. Okay. Does Sneasler run Protect? I feel like it might. It could be Pelipper coming in. I'm gonna Throat Chop it. Nope. Okay. We're just going for sleep. What? What is it about today, huh? I haven't seen a Darkclaw status since its nerf until today. And which it's happened 2 times out of 2. It is now physically impossible to win. Great. Great. I love Dire Claw. Okay. It's just Charizard Venusaur. I say just as though I have a plan for this. I do not. I think the plan is to try and Snorlax it. And hope. I think that's the plan. Yep. See, using a team made pre-meta, pre-knowing what the meta is not a good thing, like a week in. But we're here. This is what we're doing. So Snorlax is not gonna be like Meganium. He's here now. Ugh. Instant Charizard. This is a double protect. Because I don't want to get fake outed. I don't want to get fake outed, and I don't really think there's anything that they can do to improve their position while I double protect. Unless they switch Ensign, which is possible. Beep beep. Try to beat Swift Power and swap into surprise magic bounce. So it only has magic bounce when it megas. You know, mine is not going to be doing that. Okay, we go for the thing. Heat Wave. Snorlax eats this, by the way. Just a fun fact there. Biclefit. Well, no, I survived because of the Heat Wave miss. Which, I think that's fine for me. Actually, I was gonna say it might be bad for me, but I don't think so. Actually, no, I think it is. I think it is bad for me. Because now I have to take a hit from both. Because Clefable dies to... Look, I'm gonna Life Dew and Protect, but this is actually really bad for me. Man, even when I want to die, I can't. That's how unlucky I'm getting right now. And I think that's messed up. I mean, I don't live both. I can't do that. I can't do anything because Clefable didn't die last turn. I don't think this is gonna go well. I don't think it's going well. Clefable thought she was being helpful by dodging that Heat Wave and instead threw the game. Okay. There might be a tiny bit of hope because I have an Aqua Berry. Yeah, he's thick fat. Him being thick fat is the only way this is ever working. Okay. The tiniest bit of hope might still exist. But I don't think so. Okay. I do have an Aqua Berry, so we live this. Or we should. I don't wanna speak too soon, but I think we should. Okay. That's okay, I think. Sunlight's gone. That's good. Hachi Gotcha. Facade Venusaur. That has a Focus Sash. Yeah, that's what they were doing it for. Okay. Yo, Sinistral, just live the... Just live. Just live the turn. If we both live the turn... Okay, we did not both live the turn. Okay. I've done a lot better battling back than I thought I would. Okay, well this is gonna fake me out, so I have to protect. I think I lose. I don't think I have enough Trick Room turns for this. But we're gonna try anyway. We're gonna give Snorlax we're gonna give Snorlax his attempt. We're gonna give Snorlax his good old try. Yeah, I should have attacked Ensign. I thought about that literally right as I clicked the button. That I should have aimed for Ensign there. But I didn't, because I'm stupid. Hey, so we all saw the same damage right there, right? We all saw the same number happen? EQ on lags. That could be nice, but I don't want to kill my teammates. I don't want to be doing that because it's there for like steel types and stuff. Hold on, 67 down to 18. Yeah, I could have won. I could have won, but I didn't think hard enough. I should have read into fucking Protect on Sneasler, but I'm an idiot, so I didn't. I'm just... God, I suck. Okay. Oh, I said I just lose. Yeah, I think this is an insta-loss matchup. That's what this is. Yep. Can't even bring Ensign. Yeah, they are. I don't know. I just feel so bad. So does Ensign. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta just drop the team. It's not even worth. It's not worth anything, I think. I think this is just scrap the whole everything. Okay. Does that even work? I don't think so. But I don't really have an option. I don't... Oh wait, he's just... Well, that's not actually a bad thing if he does that. Acrobatics. Are we joking? You're no item Talonflame. So that you can acrobatics. I mean, Brave Bird did the same thing. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. Not that button. That one. What are the odds this Talonflame's running Taunt? I'm so afraid of everything. I'm so afraid of everything. I'm not megaing Slowbro because I think this Talonflame has Taunt. Rain Dance? Okay. It's fine. Okay, so that means their Talonflame probably doesn't have a fire move. Which is good to know. Actually, Sucker Punch did that much? That means Kowtow kills. Okay. This is very, very weird. And very, probably, well, I want to say it's bad for me, but maybe it's okay. Okay. Are they double protecting? No. Okay. What? Huh? How does Sucker Punch do 45 and then... Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't want to take acrobatics. We went to Slowbro. Okay. Sure. They just don't think. It's fine. Hey, good for you. Good for you and your Aerodactyl. King Gambit. I'm gonna bank everything on Slowbro living one. Okay. You know, this was not the right play. I don't know why I was so set on doing that. I should have facade the Blastoise and Hydro Pumped King Gambit. Easily. Yeah, they just win. Only way they don't is if they don't fake out Snorlax. Yep. Now... Well, no, because they can... And they just close combat lax. Kowtow, bro. Yeah, I just made the wrong play when I belly drummed. That's all that is. I'll just go for it, I guess. I don't think this works, but yeah. Ugh. I gotta get one more win, and then I think I'll just... I'll probably... Actually, I've been going for an hour. I'm going until I get a win. I'm gonna drop to literally the worst player in the game. Before that happens, I'm going to fall that far, but... I'm getting one. This is why... Oh my good heavens. Okay. This is why I shouldn't try to have fun with this game. It's simply not allowed, I think. I should just stick to using good things and not fun things, just good things. Yeah, so there's nothing I can do here. I don't think this works. This loses if they lead Floette. Oh, there's also Clanging Scales guy. Does he run that? Or is he... I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't think there was ever winning this matchup anyway. Sneasel Aegislash. Okay, here we go. Next turn is Follow Me Belly Drum into losing the game. Fire Claw into Snorlax. Oh my god, have some shame. Have some shame. Okay. Pee pee. Bye, Clefairy. Bye bye. Miss? Okay. Is there a chance I live this? There sure is. Is that good for me, though? I think it is. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. I literally run the exact same Aegislash this guy is using. Wait, who do I have? Hold on, who do I have? It's Sinistcha and Slowbro? Who did I bring? Yeah. Both guys who get blown up by both of these. Hold on. God. It's crazy how I can both use a bad team and be bad at the game at the same time. Like, I think it's... Honestly, it's a wonder of the world, I think. Thanks for the crit. And the poison. That's 3 today, by the way. Okay. Does this change anything? When that match decides to crit? Hey. Good job. Good job. I was doing I was doing stuff like that with previous teams. Instead, this one I get a winning position and then throw it away for fun. All right, Slowbro. I believe. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not sitting through this. I'm not sitting through this. Get me out. Get me out. I don't want to sit through this. It's gonna take 20 minutes, and I'm just gonna lose anyway. Okay. For Fable? No. All the other 3 are bad. I guess maybe there's a chance I can get this off. I don't know. Okay. This team needs 6 new Pokemon. That's what it needs. Let's not beat around the bush here. Oh. I was expecting Dire Claw Ice Beam. This is okay. Could be going back to my Milotic. I don't really care that much. Okay. Should have just kowtowed the Garchomp, but I'm maybe okay with this. Burn? Imagine? Nope, okay. Probably gonna switch Sneasler now. So I'm gonna aim for Chomp. Well, they might just... I don't know. It's too late now. There's no cancel button. Well, there is, but the cancel button just ends the game. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. So I can take you out of your misery? Hey. That's nice of you. Don't you dare. %90 accurate, by the way. And let's just remember that when I lose this game to this Garchomp on this turn, there is a 10% chance I should have won. Let's just all remember there's only a 10% chance that I lost this game, and it just happened. Because, of course, what else would happen? Okay. Depending on the turn. The opponent saw the vision. They don't have a type. They were rough skin. I don't know why they would ever be. Okay, well, I got the turn right. That's good. They were rough skin. I don't know why they would ever be Bright Powder. Which doesn't make sense. Okay. 5 million IQ? I double Trick Room. I think I double Trick Room here. Because I think they're going to switch... They're going to switch Sneasler to try and just sack Garchomp and then bring it in while Trick Room isn't active. And they're probably going to just protect Milotic. I'm going to double Trick Room. This is either the best play I've ever made in my life or the worst one. Please. Please. Protect your Milotic. Icy Wind. That's okay with me. That works. That works. That works. Okay. Trick Room is reset, baby. Okay. Simply outplayed. Alright. We are still in it. We are still in it. Matcha and Psychic Milotic. How much is due? A lot. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Duh! I saw that coming a mile away. The second it got the competitive boost, I knew Sinistcha was missing that bitch. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're just clicking Icy Wind. I don't know why, but it's fine. They're +2 and it just doesn't matter. Okay. Floette. Please, Sinistcha, I'm begging you, land your hit. I'm not even clicking Hydro Pump. I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. Sinistcha, I am begging you, land this Matcha Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Now, Sinistcha's dead. I'm a fraud. Okay. 2 turns of Trick Room. They're probably gonna fake out Slowbro. Does Matcha kill Floette? I don't know if it does. Who's in the back? Snorlax. Uh-oh. I have to hope Matcha kills Floette. My logic is trying to make you too slow. So we're joking, right? We're joking? 1%. 1%. One. Maybe, no, the Sneasler protected earlier, I think. Right? Right? It doesn't show me the moves. I don't think it matters anyway. Here, let's just... Let's just see how, yeah. I made every play right. I lose to 2 missed Matcha Gotchas and a bad roll. I fucking hate this game. Because if I didn't miss those Matcha Gotchas, that's 2 Trick Room turns that I get back. That I win the game with. I'm tired, boss. I just lose. I'm looking at this, it's just a loss. Like... I don't know, man. Maybe I need to just hop on the casual ladder. I need to stop trying to play this shit in ranked, because there's just no point. It's never gonna fucking work again. I won that second game, and I will never win again. I don't even know why I fucking try anymore. Wow, shocker. I bet I get double frozen on turn 1. Not even anything I can do about this. Why did I... Oh, no, they're faster than me, that's why. I don't know. No. I have thought about using Semi-Sage on a team. Because there have been teams where I've thought, man, wouldn't Rillaboom be nice to have? And then typed fake out grass into the search bar. And saw Semi-Sage. He's yet to make it into the builder. But he's been on my mind. I've been longing for a fake out monkey with... Do I care? Do I still take 50? Or does it just fail? It just fails, does it not? Okay. It's okay. Infernape is indeed another fake out monkey. I don't believe it's worn off. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. I don't... Okay. Okay. Yeah. I probably should have gone Clefable, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Still locked into Belly Drum. No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. It's fine. It's not fine. Because now I lose. I didn't press A. I didn't press A. Oh my god, I didn't press A. I didn't press A. I was too busy thinking about fucking nothing. Okay, hold on. Wait, why did I do that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I had to protect and switch. It just doesn't matter what I do. I literally won. I won. And I didn't press A. I just didn't press the button. This has honestly been such a horrible day. Not even just with the fucking stream. Whatever. This is where Clefable dies to, like, Poison Jab. Or it's Flash Cannon. I can't even say anything about that. Okay. Yep. I had hope there. I somehow, through all of that, had hope. And I'm just I am the... I should never stream again. Oh my god. I should give up now. There is no hope. Can't wait to lose to whatever this guy is playing. Oh, Megalopony. Somehow the worst possible thing I could see. I don't know. I can't eat my citrus berries, so I'm not even gonna bother with the fucking belly drum. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's okay this time. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was just trying to punish Ensign. I should have strength sapped Incineroar. That would have been a big brain move. Okay. I don't know, +2 psychic kills from there. I don't know if I kill Empoleon. That's fine. Okay. I kind of expected that, but it's okay. Empoleon is very annoying, actually. I don't like him. I don't like him very much. Thank you, Slowbro. Finally. Have you ever been on such bad tilt that, like, you finally get the win and it still feels bad? Like that. That was just a horrible, horrible experience.